What's up, Raider? Yeah, long time. It's been good.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. It's a battle.
I got an audition today for acting.
Next on MLB Network. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan.
Hey, school's important.
Cole, big, strong guy, former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better.
Got new headsets too.
He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes them out.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
Bro, this looks so real. Yeah, me too. Today could be the big break.
McCutchen, or just
How's
Kutch,
school going?
as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
64
Absolutely.
degrees,
Don't be like these low educated kids that want to spend their whole life playing Fortnite.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Working. Streaming on Twitch a lot.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty.
Eating rice
There
cakes.
aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Been on Cold War from level 5
Bases are
to
empty, one man out.
Prestige 2, level 60.
A swinging strike.
I only
Now
played
it's
Cold War
0-2.
when they had the demo out.
That was
Excuse me.
right there. High fire right on by.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
You see that my sub count is going down heavily. The majority they all been
Digging in
Fortnite
now,
kids.
Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Bases
I don't know
are
if you've been
empty
keeping
here
up
with
with
two men
Fortnite,
out.
but they came out with a couple of skins.
That's
They got
lifted
two
the other way
main
out to
characters from
left.
Street Fighters. They got
And
the
that
Flash
is
out,
down, as that could be two bases.
etc., etc.
And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying Cold War myself. But after playing the demo and seeing how people are actually going to be playing when the game actually come out, I'm like, nah, I ain't got time for these
Next at bat will be Rhys
bots.
Hoskins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Or
Have to
aim
find a way
strikers.
to get that guy home from second now.
Like do that pre-fire,
Never
like
know
soon you
how
turn the
important
corner,
these
then they
early
start
runs
that
can be.
pre-fire stuff. Oh, you play it on your account? Oh, okay.
The 0-1 offering. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's my first time ever playing a baseball game since I was like 8 years old.
Breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize.
I haven't played a baseball game
right there. I think as a pitcher, you
in
try
a
to
long
get to
time.
that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after.
You got used to the cold water, how people play? Yeah. It's like playing BO3 again.
Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
In now, DJ LeMahieu.
Sure, I used to light people up in hardcore on BO3.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Some days I had to bring back the team myself.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Bro, don't this look real?
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count.
This
like
is a warning. I would not suggest to play HC on hardcore. Oh, hardcore and cold war. All they do is camp. Oh, I know. Hardcore is nothing but camping.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Then you had that one teammate that always run in front of you while you shooting.
Ball 1.
Then all of a sudden you get kicked for friendly firing.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there. Just off the outside.
I don't care nobody said this game got the best graphics, better than 2K and Madden.
No luck that time though.
But look, everything looks so real. It's like I'm really live streaming a real baseball game.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
Ain't nobody told me how good rice cakes was.
He's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Swing, strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Hit down the third baseline.
Modern War.
This will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
I was getting in Warzone like all, but I just can't play that no more.
Payoff pitch one more time.
It's just
away.
hackers left and right.
LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he lays off a
That looks too
fastball
real.
too low for ball 1.
Exactly. And like, it makes you want to go to a baseball
Runner at
game now.
first here, 1 man out. Fastball
You been to
taken,
any
but gets the
sporting
zone
games?
for a strike.
Football, soccer, baseball, basketball. Anything professional?
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Yeah, I went back to Apex now, so.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I got 3-man characters I love to play with.
Here now the 2-2.
It's like for me when it comes to playing Apex, I need to pick a certain time to play that game.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Because on Apex, you playing against players that play on PC, and their screen is like wider than playing on a regular TV. Because some people play on a regular on monitors and stuff. I play on TV, and I really can't see that well. You saving up for crypto.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo
Used to play
Stanton.
basketball and soccer,
Ball
but that's
1 to
it.
start
You
the
know, went to nothing
at-bat.
professional? Wow. Nah, I'm tired of Octon. Octon is so overrated to me.
The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Every game I play, somebody got Octon. I just got a win a couple days ago playing Apex. I ain't played yesterday, but I played a couple days ago. My teammate had Octon, I had Mirage,
First with 2 away.
and I clutched up the win.
Shin high.
I made him be the bait. He was the bait. Like the last team, both was shooting at him, and I just popped up right behind, down both
Swing
of
and
them.
a miss, and that ends the inning.
You brought the Octane bundle.
Yanks lead 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball.
Yeah, a lot of people be sleeping on Mirage. Like, he's like the best character to use when it comes to end game. When it's like the last
Stepping
3
up
squads
now, JT
left.
Realmuto. He'll lead things off against
Like, if
Garrett
one
Cole.
team eliminate the last team, then if you got Mirage, that's when you shoot at them. And time it perfectly when you use the decoys. Like when you Mirage yourself.
1 strike now from Cole.
Either way, they're gonna get bamboozled. So Horizon, Mirage, and Bloodhound are my favorite.
And a slider.
My underrated
Got a
skin is.
favorable call on that one as
I
that's
still
the
need
first
use.
out of
I
the
still need to
inning.
learn how to use his special ability. But Revenant, that's his name.
But not this time. I think that was actually
That looked like a skull robot.
Strikes, anything that close can
Revenant.
go either way.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Level 50 sketching.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Yeah, I think I got 5 wins with Horizon.
And he is in at second
I got
base
1 win with
one-out double.
Revenant, 1 win with Mirage. I got 0 win with Bloodhound.
Lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Do you have like a kryptonite on Apex? Like this? Can you keep dying too?
He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup
Crypto, he's just a good character.
But the cool thing is it gets more
I
guys
haven't played with him once.
more time in the field.
The 3 skins I don't like on there is Octon, The yo that used that has the shield, that hide behind the shields, and the one that set the gas tanks, like those gas tanks.
In 25 tries. He also has 1 homer. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard-breaking.
I was thinking about streaming Apex, but I just wanted to stream this.
Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground.
I've already played Apex on Switch.
Second out of the inning.
Stream every day, and I'm still at 14 followers.
So a runner in scoring position.
Gibby
and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
Back lore. Gibby.
First pitch on its way.
Who's Gibby?
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Yeah, I know the chick with the just dropped the bombs on people.
Off the plate, 1
Gibby.
ball, 1 strike.
Gibby. Oh, that's never mind. I was gonna say, hold up, Gibby. Then I just remember, yeah, yo with the shield. Yeah. You call him Gibby. Gibby.
Here's the 1-1.
I'll just keep my fingers crossed with this audition, because this could be my big break, and they could finally send me away from this job that I do not like.
This is foul right
I'm only
side.
staying there because it only keeps money in my pocket. You may never like your job, but as long as it keeps money in your pocket, that's all that matters.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Phillies strand 1.
I work overnight.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I do overnight stocking. That's why I don't be streaming like how I used to in the mornings, because I be asleep.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now the pitch.
1-0.
Oh, you didn't hear him? Oh, that makes sense. Oh yeah.
2 balls and no strikes.
Oh, great. Say I paid $60. I paid $50 for these headphones. They better not be messing up already. I got the Hyper PlayStation headsets. I just brought these 2 days ago.
Down low.
I ain't gonna throw away my old headsets. They still work.
3-0.
It's just like you gotta turn the volume up on them, but they hurt my ears.
Another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
It's 10 a.m. for you. Just passed the test without losing a single point. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we're on the same time frame, but it's about to be 11 over here. 6 minutes to 11.
4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Once everything settles, I'm gonna start doing reaction videos.
First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
I can't wait to start that up. Give me a new laptop.
And this is low, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here.
Well, laptops are really expensive though.
And it's fouled away.
My headset is busted. My brother was jumping on the couch and broke them, and I had to tape them. What's time zone? I think you central. I think if you're central, I think you're 1 or 2 hours behind.
1-2 pitch is a bit high.
If you like on the West Coast, you'll be like 3 hours behind.
Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Batting seven. The left fielder. Wait.
Into the box, Clint Frazier.
Yeah.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Well, good thing I still work at Target though, so I get first dibs on any laptop that I have my eye on. So that's one thing I don't ever have to worry about.
Coming to the plate now, Torres, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
No, I'm East Coast. I'm in Maryland, Washington D.C. area, New York City area. I'm on the East.
Upstairs, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out.
Yeah, that's how I'm getting an hour. That's overnight.
1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Extra $1 on Sundays if you work Sundays. So you get 15 an hour Monday through Saturday. You get 16 an hour just working Sunday.
With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Spring is approaching, and I got to do some serious spring cleaning.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now.
I clean up my closets. Got to throw away some old clothes I don't wear no more. Well, I ain't gonna throw them away. I'm gonna donate them.
You get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out.
Turn 13. Oh, happy belated birthday.
And get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's really accident if you only have bills to pay, or if you only have to pay your phone bill. But since you're under the age of 18, you ain't got to worry about paying no bills unless you help your parents out, or your mother out, or your father, whoever you stay with. But if you're under the age of 13, yeah, it sounds nice.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner.
But if you're in school, I don't think jobs are allowed to work you over 25.
That call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time.
I don't know if they do ejections around here.
Borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To be honest, I could have been playing 2K, but I don't like their shooting meter.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through.
Is it gonna make it?
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead. Yeah, and without question,
I'm gonna make this year work.
Huge at bat, gives his team the lead. Hopefully,
since I didn't get to go Disney World last year on my birthday, I'm gonna try again this year.
And he's able to go out and execute.
And they're giving out COVID tests at airports. So if you're thinking about traveling, you gotta take a COVID test before you get on the plane.
He takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I haven't even took mine yet.
Base on balls his first time up.
Cause I've been extra careful to make sure I don't. But if I'm planning on going to Florida this summer, I'm gonna have to.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Man, I don't want nothing to stick up my nose. I don't like that.
Guy feeds on at the plate.
I feel like you're in a horror movie or something.
He's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
In school, it's only on the weekends, but if you're in high school, you can do any. Yeah. Yeah, that's how they do it. But if you choose not to work the weekends, like you want to work Monday through Friday, like any days in between those days, the max you could do is like 4 hours, like a 3 to 7, 4 to 8, 5 to 9.
On MLB Network right after this.
But mostly they just probably just schedule you 3 to 7 or 4 to 8.
Adam Hazley, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Fouled off.
5 hours, sometimes 6. Yeah, if you ask him to get more hours, yeah. No jobs ain't gonna say no if you want to extend.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Frazier moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
You know, baseball players make more money than the NBA players
bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutcheon.
and NFL players.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. One and one to Andrew McCutcheon. One out.
Okay, he got one more year. If he did good his junior year, well, he probably just gonna have like 1 or 2 classes in his senior year. It's good, but it's also bad because senior year, you about to finish school.
Fouled away.
But the good thing is you have half a day if you have all the credits you need before you hit senior year.
1 and 2. Here it comes.
Like, it's better to get math out the way first.
But it's too far in, and it's even
If you get math out the way,
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball
that's like
in off the
90%
plate.
of the credits
One of the
that
things you
all
wanna
high
do as a
schools look
pitcher,
at
try
is
to
your
stand
math.
those hitters up.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3 and 2. Alec Bohm is on deck.
Welcome to Yo Harper. That played for the Philly. He used to play for the Washington Nets. He don't play for Philly no more?
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now back.
Into the box now. Alec Bohm hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
AP Spanish.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right
Spanish.
here, he feels good.
It's
building
crazy.
off
It's
that
like
last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
I would love to learn Spanish,
In there for
but
strike one, 0-1.
Looked
it's
like
just
he
too
was gonna
much.
wait him out, see if
Like,
he
you gotta
was
say
gonna
like a
come over the
whole
heart of the
word
plate.
just for
Well,
one word
newsflash,
in
he
English.
is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch.
I know how to cuss in Spanish though.
Real ugly 0-1 swing.
That's
there.
all I need to know.
As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
You 13, so you must be in middle school, right? Sixth grade.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh yeah, it's not too hard to learn cuss in Spanish.
Full count. 3 and 2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close.
Like, I've seen a lot of
this guy in the ropes, but now he
movies
let
with
him
Spanish
right
people
back
on
into
there.
this at bat.
2 out, nobody
Plus I
on.
got a couple of Hispanic friends, so
He got him.
So I'm good when it comes to cussing.
That time, and it puts an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0.
I could say a couple of things in Spanish though.
And we're back for the bottom of the third.
Hola,
Let's
¿cómo
check in with
estás,
Heidi
S-Jam?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive
¿Cómo
performance so
estás?
far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches
you enrolled.
already. And he
Oh,
thinks the
7.
2 runs
Oh,
they've
okay.
pushed across so far
Enrolled
is just
in
the
it.
beginning,
Oh, you must be
given
head of the
quality
class
the
then.
at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later
Aaron Judge. I really don't even have a baseball team, and that's sad.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
If somebody tell me to pick a team right now, I'll say I don't know. Because the most popular team is
into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Is Red Sox, Philly,
Wave
Dodgers,
as he took something off there.
and Cubs. I did say Yankees, right?
It's a
I
ball
think
and
Yankees was
2
the
strikes
first.
now to Aaron Judge.
Now if I choose one of them, they're probably like, nah, you just like them because, yeah, bye.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But
Well,
this is
then,
a foul
okay, then
ball
don't
as
ask me
the
pick a
count
team
holds
then, because I
steady
said
at
I don't
1-2.
know. I love watching baseball, but I don't have a team. You have no clue what that means? I said, hello, my name is
And he lays off the
S-Jam.
pitch
How are you?
outside as they draw even
That's
at
in
2-2.
English.
And this will miss down low in
Thought
the
the
dirt, so he's
Royals,
working
but
full now at
then again, I
3-2.
don't watch sports.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up.
Awesome.
Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Yeah, sports is just rigged now.
The payoff pitch home.
Sports not fun how it used to be no more.
As he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure
It's just all about
the manager's just
gambling.
fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end. and end
Everybody
up
just
walking
rely
in
on
there,
Vegas, what the
serving
odds
one
are
up.
when it comes to
Really hurt.
teams.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks looking to put the ball in
NFL,
play here. He went down on
NBA,
strikes
baseball,
in his
you name
first
it,
at
any
bat.
sports.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown
All
away
sports
with
are
the
rigged.
fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Baseball? Yeah, they I think the training camp starts in 2 months or next month.
The 1-0.
Well, spring training. Baseball
You can see
season.
this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB,
I don't think they
he
might
went down on
have people in
strikes.
the stadium though, but yeah.
Now the 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first.
No, you good. You don't need to respond real fast.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would
I'm trying to
always
find
say,
other games
even
to
though the
play,
situation
but just
was
like,
bad, a pitcher is
there's no
one
game out there
pitch
for
away
me.
from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Sure, I brought this game. I got that
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's
hold on. What game did I get? I got the Witcher's Wild Hunt. I think that's what it's called. The Witcher's Wild Hunt. I brought that. Then I saw the gameplay. I was like, oh, it's kind of like Skyrim.
and this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it,
I haven't played it. I haven't even played the game yet. I brought it, but I haven't played it yet.
It's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
I still need to finish the Spider-Man game.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The one with
And
Miles
he
in it.
connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Little Nightmares, have you played that? I got the first one, but I ain't played the second one. I saw the gameplay for the second one.
He reached on a walk
I
in his
have
last
the
time
first
up
one.
and later came around to score.
The second one looked more spookier than the first one.
But he's back in easily. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. McCutcheon is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4.
they don't got Derek Jeter number on there?
The Yankees lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in a
think that's him.
dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper. There you go.
Good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win.
Yeah, that game looked excellent.
High and deep
Weird
down
people
the
on there
left
though.
field line. And this will wind up
Then the
a
sound
foul
effects is
ball.
like a jump scare. You never know what's gonna happen. Like I looked at the gameplay for the first one because I never even heard of the game when it said Little Nightmare. So I'm like, okay, let me look at the gameplay on YouTube. Looked at it, I was like, wow, this really interesting.
Here's one that
I probably will
misses
die
now
like a
with the
couple
Philly
times.
right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy.
Then the second one, I looked at that, I was like, wow. They ain't got another character running with you. Last thing you need is somebody running behind you.
Up until this point, don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Strike.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it, and the off-balance
Oh, they got
throw
him.
gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Reese Hoskins.
A lot of chasing. Exactly.
50th
Not a lot of
pitch the
controls
game
though,
on
just
its
like the
way.
simple button. Like the
And takes
simple
a pitch
standard
that's
buttons to
ruled
push.
a strike at the knees.
Jump,
Pretty liberal
grab,
strike zone
throw.
there. It's 0-1.
Climb. You seen the second one, right?
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
You never played it.
Fastball.
You seen some
Oh, look out.
gameplays.
That
Yeah,
just
same
about got him
here.
in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up.
I'll probably
Anytime
re-download
you
it on my
bust a
system,
towel
then
like
just
that,
stream it.
There's reason for people to start getting
probably do it this
a little
week.
bit edgy.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there
I'll
are
probably do
2
it tomorrow
gone.
night. I think it's
He's
best to
got
play it at
great
night.
stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings.
Have my
He's up
LED
over
lights
1
on.
inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto.
It ain't gonna be late.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this point.
Because I
of the
work
ball
Friday
game
and Saturday,
right now.
come off
One of the
Wednesday
keys,
night and Thursday night.
90% of his first pitches have
I
been
might
for
do it Wednesday
strikes.
night.
And when you do that, you
But I ain't gonna
really make the
stream
hitter
late.
swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
1-1.
Probably like
the
around
count.
dinner time. Like when the sun go down. That's when I was
Now here it
streaming.
comes. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
I need to find something to wear for this virtual audition later today.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
I never did a virtual audition, neither a meeting, so it's probably gonna be
Both
new.
teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Yeah, like around 6.
Struck him out. His
Like-
8th
yeah, like
punch
around
out
one
of
of
the
those
ball
times,
game,
6,
and that
7, or
one
8.
ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Of course, I'm gonna have the camera on. I ain't gonna have it
Giovanni
like
Urshela
big and wide
will begin
where I
things
can't
here
see.
against Aaron Nola.
The third baseman, number 29.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the pitch. still 1-2. Here's the pitch.
That would be hard to imagine to do a virtual audition. Yeah. I already got my script down. I gotta read like a commercial script in front of the director.
To even the count 2-2.
I was told the director is just gonna be there, but I got a feeling it's gonna be like more eyes watching me instead of the director.
He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swinging a ground ball to third.
But I'm gonna give it my A game. I'm really trying to leave target.
Baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Striding into the box, Clint Frazier flied out in his first at bat.
Like I already made a
one so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep. His last
I already made another Instagram page.
Just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Like I already have my stage name sets and all that. I just need
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
I'm not sure. It's like acting and modeling. It's like 75% acting, 25% modeling. So if I do really well on this virtual audition,
the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
I think the next step they probably just tell me like come in or find me an agent, which is gonna be really hard to do. Cause I don't know nothing about finding no agents. Nah, I'm not a script writer. No.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
I'm just trying to pursue this acting thing because these new action movies that's coming out this year and being made, like I like to be in one of them.
Warning track, he makes the catch.
I want to get this thing as fast as possible.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth.
It really got me want to pursue it because when I did the face swap for the Black Panther, and I kind of looked just like him, Chadwick.
On its way is
I was like, wow, I really looked like him though. You know, he shall now be replaced. But me on Black Panther 2.
And did he go around?
I would do great in that movie.
He did not. Ball 2.
No, I'm not asking for a big role.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there
Had like
by
a couple
that pitch,
lines.
he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Your Highness, the front gate is being invaded. What shall we do? What shall we do?
Weak grounder down the line.
We fight.
Third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
We have to protect the vibranium lab. The vibranium lab.
And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers.
Evacuate the city.
2-0.
Engage all defenses. Get this man a shield.
Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me he feels like they're being too
If I don't get the
patient
part,
at the
then I'll
plate
apply
right
for
now.
acting
Too much
school.
of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for
Shit, I'm good. But I'm good at imitating like characters though, like movie characters. Not all, like some.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's
I gotta read a script
now.
about a Audi A7.
Here it comes.
Happy I got my first script to practice for, well, to audition for, but an Audi A7.
Right here.
Like, I couldn't get like a Lamborghini, a Dodge Charger, Challenger, and something else.
Make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
I'm going to get a bowl of cereal.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The bat, number 9. Designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Stepping in, Jay Bruce. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Off the plate,
As I get into
1 strike.
As I get into my Audi A7, its turn. Eyebrows raise.
And this one
and blood
to
pumps.
as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
As I accelerate, excitement builds. Excitement builds. And people begins to take notice. I smile and think. I smile and think.
Driven to right field and deep.
I smile
Judges
and
going
think.
back. And just short of a
Yeah,
home
you
run,
wish
this ball's
the
off
Audi
the
A7
wall.
is the
Not
luxury
in time.
automobile.
He's in there with a double.
Oh, he got a
Up
double.
until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious. And his
Really though,
partner can
Audi
pick him up
A7
right
though.
here.
I had to look it up to see if I was pronouncing it right. Well, it's a nice car though. I looked it up.
Gene Segura standing in. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1.
I could have been driving by now.
Victim in his first try.
This COVID really messed up my driver's schedule, my learner's permit. Now I gotta do it all over again. But the good thing is I don't have to take driving school no more.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I gotta take this round trip back to the MVA. But people go there non-stop, so I don't think it's ever going to be safe to go.
Frazier is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Hazley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Tying run at the plate. The 0-1 seared down the first baseline.
Yeah, COVID really messed up everybody last year.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Like, I was so happy to finish driving school. I aced that class. Then the driving school teachers, like, they care for their students. It's like if you get like a couple answers wrong, they'll make you fix it instead of just like taking it.
They're down 2-0.
Like, they'll make sure you pass the class. Like, the highest you got to get is a 80% to pass. You need to get an 80 or higher.
As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
As soon as I was about to go to the NBA to renew my learner's permit, all of a sudden COVID outbreak. Everything closed down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Need a 60% to pass. Oh man, online school is hard. Yeah, 45 minutes is when I get my homework done. I'm lucky to get to wake up at 8 a.m. and go to school at 8:45.
The Yankees catcher.
I remember that, doing your homework at the last minute.
Here he comes on a ball.
Like some people do it on the bus.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another.
Like nobody like homeworks on the weekend. Like, yeah, some class that give you homework on Friday and they give you the weekend to do it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Well, this month's been the crazy. We've been having crazy weather lately this month, though.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate.
It's like every last month of every season, we always get that exact weather. Like February, we starting to get the actual winter weather that we should have gotten in December. Like all the snow, freezy ice, all that stuff.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay.
The Bugs will return next month.
A fair ball. Throw into second.
Mosquitoes, honeybees, wasps, butterflies, birds, you name it. All of them will return next month or the month after.
That was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
I'm sure you have homework on the bus. Oh, yeah, because it's easy. Yeah. It's 70 Fahrenheit outside. Oh my. Oh, that's sick weather. Nope.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
Unless you live in Florida. Well, not Texas, because Texas, they got that.
In his last trip.
They got that East Coast weather. Y'all gonna get annoyed. It's gonna get hot. I love that.
Got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I call it vein season for me.
As a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen.
Time to restock on some Vans. Time to rebuy some Vans I already have.
1-1.
That's why you should always go one size up when you buy shoes. Cause you may wear them one time, then you might wear them for like spring and summer. Then you put them away. Then you wear them again till next year when summer and spring come around. That way you'll be able to fit them again.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful.
That's why it's always good to go one size up.
Plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Or a half a size.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
A lot of strikeouts.
Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Who should play next game?
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do.
That's send me friend request. How about y'all just like my stuff?
It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short.
It's not that hard. Just hit that like and subscribe button. So send me friend request. Baseball season is approaching. Man, this game looks just so realistic. Graphics are amazing, especially on the HD television.
Hit hard to the right side. foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, he on steroids.
And another foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striking forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter.
One more night to work.
And we'll see what he can do.
Virtual audition tonight and last night to work. All the next 2 nights.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
2 men around with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Oh, you got the 1080 HD TV.
You maybe get
I probably got the 27-inch curved monitor.
Goes out the
4K.
window. This is certainly that situation.
That doesn't sound heavy. I don't worry, y'all get them in the car. Unless y'all get them delivered.
2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd.
That's what the box said.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees.
Yeah, I need to upgrade my TV.
When you get yourself to a 3-1
I don't need nothing
count,
big,
you
just
get a
like
fastball,
just
those
like
are the ones you
3
really
inches
wanna punish.
bigger
Couldn't
than
get
the
bat on it, so
one I got.
we'll see if that
Plus, I'm
comes
trying to
back
hook my
on.
surround sounds to it because it won't hook up to my TV I have now. I'm gonna get one of those
and he fouls this one off.
projectors like they have in the movie theaters. I'm gonna give me one of those. That way I can watch
Next 3-2.
my Marvel
And he
movies
misses again.
whenever or wherever I want them.
Back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely.
At least that will hook up to my
3 or 4 hole hitters.
surround
But
sounds
he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5-hole
because it's a Bluetooth projector.
Here comes the Philly skipper.
He got
on his
delivered.
way
Yeah, I
out
was about to
toward
say
the
because I
mound.
don't think it's gonna fit in
And
any
it
car
appears
unless you
he's
got one of
seen
those
enough of
pickup
his
trucks.
starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Vince Velasquez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
You got clothes and a cheap headset for Christmas, and for your birthday you got controller and headsets. That's all. I'm not hearing much about the PS5 no more. I guess that's starting to die down now. Finally,
in a big spot here, bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
I still don't have one yet, but when I start seeing some new games that's interesting,
He's set. Here it comes.
then I'll start and I'll think about getting the PS5. But right now, I'm sticking to my
right-handed pitching. Tends to hit for both
my ride or die PS4.
Certainly a big threat.
I don't know how long I had this PS4.
Like these.
Yeah,
I think I had it for like
he is just super confident against
4 or
right-handed
5 years
guys.
now.
You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But
Plus, I got a lot of
is,
trophies on this
75%
on
of
this
the time
system
there's a right-hander on the
that I
mound,
worked
and this
hard
guy
to
finds
achieve.
barrel consistently.
Like even if I get a PS5, I would hesitate to get this PS4 to my older brother.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Yeah, I think you can transfer your stuff on here, but it's like you can transfer your games from the PS4 to the PS5, but I don't think you could send the trophies over though.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Yeah, Joe's for 4. Yeah, Xbox for 4 years. Yeah, you want to talk about marriage? Man, that's a marriage that will always work out. The game system. I'm not saying like all marriage are failures and stuff or doesn't work out. I'm just saying like when it comes to a strong commitment, the game system will always be there. Like it's like if it breaks, you'll get mad. Then you'll be like, you don't want to pay for a new one. You're gonna try to get it fixed somewhere.
And he comes back to
Girlfriend break it because they had that jealousy. We played more the game than spending time with me.
Unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
No, etc. Stuff like that.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup.
Us men, we don't have like
no, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate
social lives like females, like games. These are our hobbies.
Still time for them to
we don't want to go out. We'll stay in the house and play the game. No, because as we know, some of us are not trusted when we leave the house.
First pitch coming.
They always think every minute on the south side out there cheating and stuff.
And a fastball is in there for strike
one. You want us in the house? We'll play the game.
Didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Might as well marry your.
You know, when a guy starts
the game system.
You often see their breaking stuff start to flatten
yes,
out, but
some people have been married. Well, I ain't gonna say they physically married them, but yeah.
Finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Sure, I married my PS4.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses.
Yeah, the PS5. That's like a girl in the club.
He was able to just catch the back.
See how everybody wanted that girl in the club. Some people don't want that new girl in the club.
They draw even at 2-2.
Especially when they first came out.
On breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
That's why it's never good to get the game system when they first come out, because they always have like issues with them.
2-2.
Game breaks, the game crash.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey,
stay loyal to the one that's been there for you, been there with you. Yeah, your game might crash while you're in the middle of the game, but hey, you understand.
At the knees for the strikeout.
That's 10.
It's like you know more about the game you have for years than the new one that you just brought.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Exactly. It's always better to wait.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
90% of the time, celebrities or content players will always get first dibs on new consoles or new games before people like us will get our hands on them.
It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great
like my job, we still don't even have them in the stores. It's like it's recommended to be ordered online.
1 out, nobody on.
Like we got a whole lot of the PS5 controllers, but we don't have the console in our store.
He loses him on ball 4.
We got like, I think we got like 7 controllers on stock. In stock.
That's their first walk of the game. We'll see.
But if you want the console, you got to order online.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
You learned that the hard way. What, you brought a new system?
First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter.
I'm on a diet too. I was thinking a little snack or little meal, but yeah, I'm staying committed to the diets.
Even though he didn't get the called strike.
I'm like a weekend right now. Gotta get this body right before this my birthday bash. I need to get rid of this DoorDash, belly.
Love the fact
because that's what COVID did to me.
Right there. Didn't love the location. But
I got DoorDash belly.
I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I can't remember last time I had a burger either. So I need to keep that going. So now
the payoff pitch home.
Chicken fish salad. Well, eating a lot of sushi lately though. I love me some sushi.
Catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He looked to
oh yeah, just waiting is better than getting in immediately. Yeah. Like I waited like 2 years or a year after the PS4 was released. Because I was still playing games on the Xbox 360s. Xbox 360. And when that time came, when right to GameStop,
now a big fastball
brought me a PS4.
With the swing.
Mostly, I don't even play the games. I don't even play games no more. I just watch Disney Plus.
Hold it a little foul.
Like I just use it to watch movies. Because there's nothing on TV no more. Like now they're starting to put good movies on TV now because they know, because all these companies got apps that people use at Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. These new apps was like Peacock. I think this was called Peacock. And some other app that got shows and movies on them.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
I have Netflix, but I don't watch Netflix. I majority watch Disney Plus to watch Marvel movies.
Here's the first offering. Bottom part of
So
the
yeah,
zone and the
next week, WandaVision. Man,
a couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2. You want Hulu, to be honest, is really good. Yeah, basically. You just got paid just the monthly fees.
Rip down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, no left fielder,
Only time I watch Netflix is that's when I was watching like Luke Cage, Futurama,
first pitch of the at-bat,
and some movies I ain't seen in a while, or TV shows. But mostly I'll be on Disney Plus just watching Marvel movies.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
The only show I probably won't watch is the Falcon and Winter Soldier junks.
Swung on and missed, strike one.
Really not a fan of them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ever since Civil War, Captain America Civil War, I was like,
Those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes.
Some people still don't understand that movie.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Remember when that movie first came out, everybody's like, are you Team Iron Man or Team Captain? Team Cap or Team Iron Man? I was Team Iron Man.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit high and deep to right center. Center field.
It's like I understood Cap point of view,
he gets there and makes the
but when it came to that final battle, it was like, wow, he knew.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
He knew all about Tony's parents, but he just never told him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
That's why nobody got mad at Tony when he lost it. Yeah.
Swinging in his last
I don't care nobody said Iron Man with both of their asses. That's all I gotta say.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
You gave both of them the business. Cap and Bucky.
I'm set with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits the Gregorius for short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, HEYDDZ.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. One strike now from Cole. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. So now to the plate, Jay Bruce, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two and 0 now.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Now batting, the center fielder, HEYDDZ.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Chad Green comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Chad Green.
Adam Hazley will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Has a look. Now the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Comes set. The 0-1.
ball. That's off the plate.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
One and two. Here it is. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Yankees 2 and the Phillies 1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Down the first base line. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1. Nope. That's inside.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hazley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready now, Clint Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And he misses again, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 3 and the Phillies 1. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Fouled away. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. One and two.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score holds. It's 3-1. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
So striding forward now, Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's down.
And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. And the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Thank you.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Workman has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Has a look, now the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Up top, it's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
3-2, full count. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead, We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Standing in now, Gene Segura.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Judge is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Ready once again, Adam Hazley. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Philly down to their last strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutcheon. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Alec Bohm would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in, Alec Bohm, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Quinn rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Jonathan Holder has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Scott Kingery will come on now and pinch run here.
Scott Kingery.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's quickly 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. Roman Quinn will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
For the Phillies. Now playing center field.
Scott Kingery remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit hard down the line. Ready with another 2-strike offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutchen going back.
No.
Gone.
Ayers
Santa Maria.
clutched it.
Over. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left.
What a
And
great
with
game.
one swing of the bat,
Down to the
this
wire.
ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
GG's.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jonathan Holder earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees.
Alright, who to play next? Hey, Tropic, how are you?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Yu Darvish is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
What you been up to?
Is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan.
Bro, what a great game!
97 miles an hour, all the way back from
I've just seen
John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's.
I wish I could, but you know my stream been dying lately.
It's going to be a long day for
I can't even get an average of 5 people. If I could, I would.
Whit Merrifield is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I'm losing subs with more than gaining subs. Majority, you already know, majority. Those have been like Fortnite kids that I've been subscribing. Then they unsubscribed. Those number of freeloaders, like giveaway audience.
Fouled off. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch.
I can't even get like over 100 views on when I make videos. Just keep streaming. Stream some games that's popular. Like I don't think you'll do any justice with Fortnite.
Back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Yeah.
So a full count now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock.
That's not out. How is that not out?
Now Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Darvish a check on first, and the runner back. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And up steps Salvador Perez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Merrifield, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals leave 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bryant is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The 2-2 one more time. Drilled to the right side. Dozier picks it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 home.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. 2 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Duffy sets. Here it comes on 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Merrifield is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 4.
Maikel Franco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Cutter low, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Two and two. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 17.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. One pitch on its way.
Oh.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No balls and a strike to count. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Edward Olivares. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the stretch.
No, that's high.
This pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Danny Duffy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Franco ignores his coach. He's jogging for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
With Merrifield next to bat.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. KC leads this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
No one out with a runner at second. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Olivares is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting 5th, the right fielder,
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
The center fielder, Ian.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Ball 2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The set and the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting it, the second baseman, David Bodie.
So now to the plate, David Bodie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And there are runners at the corners now. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez corrals it. Go to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Royals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Digging in, Salvador Perez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
In is Jorge Soler, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The third base.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way, and a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
He's set. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. And I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And a ball 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Royals lead it 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Yu Darvish.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Popped him up. Mondesi in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Fred Bryant.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard, but foul. One and one. Here it comes. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Alex Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate, Edward Olivares, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Danny Duffy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Royals are on top 2-0. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now that's popped up. Merrifield is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. With Merrifield next to hit. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Strike 2. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
13, Salvador Perez.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Perez waiting on the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Royals out in front, 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And the pitch. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Dozier brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Striding in, David Bodie. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And that's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Royals 2 and the Cubs 1. Dan Winkler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 43. Yeah.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the Royals, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
And the pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-1 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Here it comes on 1-1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that brings up HEYDDZ as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Duffy sets. Here's the pitch.
3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
To the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Standing in, Alex Gordon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Edward Olivares. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And it's fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate now, Danny Duffy. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider laid off for a ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Ready for another shot now. David Bodie, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Grounded down the third baseline. Duffy sets, coming at him with the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Dozier will put it away for out number 3. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Cubs 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Adalberto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The ball and 2 strikes. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Tepera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cameron Maybin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 15, Cameron Maybin.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down and away, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. There's Baez. And boy, disaster averted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. Standing in, Hunter Dozier, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-1 Kansas City. Greg Holland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Greg Holland.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. From the stretch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. So they're going back. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. This he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Collins ready. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he fouls this one off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Royals 4 and the Cubbies 3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
He's set and the pitch.
That's a corner.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Two and 1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh. Count 3-1.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Set. Here's the 3-1.
Okay.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Edward Olivares. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 35, Greg Holland.
Ryan O'Hearn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for Kansas City, number 66.
And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Two and 1. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Whit Merrifield would be next. He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Josh DeMont comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, one strike.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And his commands let him down here. It's 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The pitcher, number 52.
Jason Kipnis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1 to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Now batting, David Bodie. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. At the plate, Cameron Maben, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Maben sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Royals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Danny Duffy pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
5 men on base.